So hi everyone, my name is Ashish Kumar Jha. So in last video we understood that how for loop works. We understood that what is initialization, what is condition, how we are incrementing the value. Not only incrementing, we also looked what are different kind of incrementing, that is pre-increment and post-increment. So we understood how for loop works. We also understood what is the current value and what is the incremented value. Because writing code is not a big task. Understanding how things are working in the code, when we are using what kind of loop, how we are initializing the variable, where we can use it is the most important thing. So in this video, we are going to learn about two different kind of loop, that is while loop and do while loop. These loops are widely used in our programming languages. So without wasting any time, we'll start with the concept. So starting with the while loop, right? So while loop is the work of every loop is same. Either it is do while, either it is while, and either it is for loop. The common task is to perform an operation which has some repetitive task. You can do it via while loop, you can do it the same task via for loop, you can do the same task via do while loop. Okay, so we understood the for loop in the previous video. In this video we'll understand the while loop. So what while loop tells, first you have to initialize, start, like all three things are here also: initialization, condition and increment. If you look at this, what we did, first we initialize the value, let's suppose I equals to 0. Now what we are doing, we are checking the condition. You can look in the left image, you can see there is a condition tab. So we check the condition that if the value or the variable we are using is good with the condition that we have passed. If yes, then it will go to the statement. If it is correct, it will increment the value and again check the condition. So this process will repeat again and again until or unless this condition fails here, right? The same task what we are doing in the for loop, for I equals to 0, I was checking with some condition and we are incrementing. Same we are doing in while loop also. We are initializing the variable, we are checking the condition, and again we are incrementing the value. But now in this case, what we are doing, for this case, the initialization is different. The condition checked inside the while bracket and the incrementation part is written under the body part. For do while loop tell us that suppose there is a scenario where you want to execute some set of code, either your condition passes or fails. If it is passed, it is good to continue with the rest of the process. If not, then at least print this statement. Okay, so what do while do, you pass a condition, you start with the value 0. Inside we have a keyword called do. Inside that under that body of the keyword, if you pass any statement, that is going to be executed in any case until unless it is any wrong statement. But if it is statement is correct, then it is going to 100% run, and then it is going to check the condition. So now you can relate things. In while loop, first we are checking the condition, then we are printing the body, and then we are incrementing. In do while, first we are printing the body, then we are checking the condition. You understood? So in any case where we want to print some set of code that is mandatory, then we need to check for the further process. Then we are going to use do while loop. But in case where first the condition check is mandatory, or the like first step is the condition check, then we are going to use the while loop, right? So we'll you have seen this example. Now we'll try to understand it via the code. Okay, so these are the previous code that we write using for loop. Now let me comment the do while code. First we'll start with the while, and then we'll try to understand how do while work, right? So what we did, we have a variable called I. We initialize with a value 0, and it is not mandatory to always assign a value to 0. It depends upon the requirement, it depends upon the work you are doing. For basic explanation, we are using 0. You can use any value. Whatever value you will choose, it will work accordingly. If you start from 1, it will check the condition from 1 only, right? So we have a variable called I which is assigned with a value 0. What we are checking is the 0 is smaller than 10, correct? Then we'll print this body and we'll increment this. Now the value of I is 1. If 1 is smaller than 10, correct, it will come again, it will go to loop again and again till 9. When it comes to 9 is smaller than 10, correct, it incremented the value to 10. Now 10 is not smaller than 10, so it is going to exit this statement because it does not satisfy and we don't have any further statement. So it will stop after it will start printing from 0 and it will print till 9. So let me run this. Yes. So you can see here what we did. We started printing the value from 0. We have started printing the value from 0. We are from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 9. It will work perfectly fine. After that, it'll increment. The current value is now 10. 10 is not smaller than 10, so it is going to exit this statement, right? So for the same condition, we are going to look into the do while code. So what do while is telling, that irrespective of whatever is happening, I want to print the first statement, correct? And if I want to print the correct statement, right? So we initialize the value with 0. We come under the body of do. We have a statement, and let me run this. So it will work perfectly fine. All those values are printing perfectly fine. But you will tell that then how we identify this? This is like you pass the condition till 10. So how will you identify it is correct or not? So suppose I is smaller than 0. So if it is a while loop, it won't print any statement because the initial value of I is 0 and we are comparing I with 0 only. So 0 is not smaller than 0. So in normal case, it shouldn't print any statement. But since we are using do while loop, what it will do, it will print at least this do part, then it will exit this, right? So we'll run this statement. So current value is 0. See, we have passed a wrong statement here, but still the body of do is running. That is the power of do loop, do while loop. So including this, we have understand what is for loop, what is while loop, what is do while loop, when to use do while loop, what are the benefits of it. We understand all those things via diagram. We have a snippet of it. You can look the flow diagram. You can find it on internet anywhere. Just search what is do while loop, how internals of do while loop working. If you'll explore, then you can relate my words whatever I have said, right? So this is all for this video, and in upcoming videos we are going to explore more topics on Java. Hope you have liked this video, and if any doubt, any question, please mention in the comment. I will surely reply. Thank you.